and welcome back to more news you can use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. We got another spectacular show for you that's going to help you climb to the next level of awareness. That's right. So thank you so much for joining the show today. That's right. You're here at More News You Can Use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. And guess what? If you want to be a celebrity on the show, just let us know and click the button below. And you'll be the guest celebrity on More News You Can Use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. Click the link. Click the link now. Hola, hola, hola. Buenos dias, buenos tardes, and all those buenos. I hope you're doing great today. We have a fantastic show. Lynne Herod-DeVerges and I have two wonderful, amazing ladies that's going to come and talk to you tonight about our theme. And of course, it's all about health, because health is it's incredibly important to make sure that we are healthy as entrepreneurs. So tonight we're going to deep dive into why it's so healthy, or why it's healthy, why it's so important for entrepreneurs to make sure they're healthy. So as I always say, go ahead, get your pad and your pen. And I like this little guy. He's kind of got dreads or something. I always say, get your pad and your pen, because it's time to win with Lotus and Lynne. And also because note takers are money makers. So come on in and go ahead, like, share, and start a watch party. Like, share, and start a watch party, and run and tell somebody that we're coming right back with more news that you can use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to more news you can use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. We got another spectacular show for you that's going to help you climb to the next level of awareness. That's right. So thank you so much for joining the show today. That's right. You're here at More News You Can Use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. And guess what? If you want to be a celebrity on the show, just let us know and click the button below. And you'll be the guest celebrity on More News You Can Use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. Click the link. Click the link now. Hola, amiga, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Muy bien, gracias. So, Lynne, I guess we should say it in English now. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Listen, that's all the Spanish I know, so we won't go beyond that point, but we do have a great guest tonight who can do that. And I'm excited to have her on the show.
Yes, awesome. So let's get right into this thing. Of course, tonight, you want to share again with the folks what we're talking about tonight?
Yes, we are talking about entrepreneurs in the workplace and how they can help take care of themselves so they can continue to work and do the wonderful jobs that they do in terms of serving the public in one way or another.
Awesome. So with that being said, we've got a terrific lady that helps us every week. She gives us more bounce to the ounce.
Yes.
And she's taught us that the bottom of the bounce is a brilliant place to be if you're trying to open up your lymphatic system.
Yeah.
So I just love having her on board. So you want to tell them a little bit about her too?
So we are talking about the wonderful, vibrant Hillary Gooden, who is an author, speaker, vibrant life coach, and lymphology expert. And for those of you that may not be familiar with what a lymphologist is, well, she'll get a chance to tell you a little bit about that and how important it is for our health. So, yes, very excited to have her on again and to help us bounce as well.
Exactly. So the next guest, folks, we're having, she's amazing as well. And we're going to try to go backstage in a little bit and get both of them out here so they can start chopping it up with you. So if you want us to go get both of them out here, put a number 2 in the comment block below, because our next guest, she's phenomenal too. Lynn, you want to tell them a little bit about our next guest?
Okay, so this is a beautiful lady, Rosemarie Sanchez. She is the #1 international best-selling author 4 times in less than
Yes.
5 years. She's also a singer. Ooh, I didn't know that about her. She's a keynote speaker, radio and TV host. She's a coach and mentor, and it is a pleasure and a privilege for us to have her on the show today to share some wonderful things. She's
Yeah.
the CEO of Sagas de Éxito, together with Analea Exeni, CEO of Breakthrough Rose Productions.
Yes, she is. And she's that and all that and more, I guess you could say. So we're
Yeah.
going to take a quick break. So you all come on in and go ahead and start, like, share, and start a watch party. Run and tell somebody, because we're coming back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Be right back. All right. So I want you all to welcome our first guest, Miss Hillary Gooden. Hey, Hillary.
Hi, everyone. Hey,
Hi.
Lynn. How you doing, Miss Lotus?
I'm always doing magnificent, and thank you for asking. How are you doing? You look magnificent.
Well, thank you. And Lynn, you know you're always looking wonderful too.
So you first, I want to thank you for being on the show tonight. We've got you and another wonderful, spectacular guest, and I'm going to go ahead and tell her to please ven acá aquí, por favor, Rosemary.
Hola, amigas.
Hola.
Ah,
Gracias. I'm so happy, so thrilled to be here with you guys. And all I can say, I'm ready. I'm ready for this event. I call it Zoom party, whatever you want to call it. Just now, this is our time and time for people.
All right. So guess what? We've got folks already on, looking and waiting for you. Who we got today, Lynn?
we've got Bobcat. Hello from Riverside, California. Good to see you. And Nita Bashir. Hello from Oklahoma, Nita. Thank you for being here. And of course, we have Lori Najum. Yay, Hillary. Yes, I think Lori has her trampoline. She'll be ready to bounce.
Oh, wait, Lori's got her trampoline. Lori, if you've got your trampoline,
I
put a
think
number
so.
3 in the comment block below. And let me tell you, I've got a video. It's a surprise video for all of you that I'm going to share from an amazing lady. So who else we got, Lynn?
We've got Greg Ford. Hi, Greg, also from Riverside, California. Thanks for being here. And Analea Darnell. Hello from Florida. Hello, ladies. Always great to see her. And Harris Tay, of course. Oh, all the way from the Philippines. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. All right, and we've got some 3s, so everybody's ready to get right into it. So today we are talking about why it's so important for entrepreneurs to take care of themselves. And so as we get right into this, I want to ask Hillary, if I may. Hillary, why do entrepreneurs need to stop or step away from work, office in general, just take a break from it? Why do they need to do that?
Yeah, as entrepreneurs, it's not like at work when you're working a 9 to 5. You have a break in the morning, you have your lunch break, then you have a break in the evening, type of thing. When you're working on something, you just go at it, go at it, go at it, because this is what you do, and this is you depending on yourself to get it done. And just putting so much time and effort there, that's good, but we need to take breaks. We need to be able to step away from it, to even have a day that's an off day that you consider
Yes.
that's your off day.
That's a novel
As an entrepreneur, yeah, to do something for yourself, to do something that's going to help you. And then being able to step away from it, I found even before, as a, I serve as busy women leaders that's busy
Yes.
and leading on all aspects at the job, in their business, at home, at church. Almost in every kind of relationship, everybody's looking to her for the answers and solutions. And she doesn't mind
Yes.
it so much because that's what she does. She got the answer. She knows what she does, but she doesn't save time for herself. And
Yes.
so I know what that's like. And so there were times almost on the hour, I would step away from my desk and take a walk.
Right.
Because then, you can have so many thoughts going on in your head. And as an entrepreneur, you're thinking, I need to do this. I need to do it like this. I need, you get all the plans and thoughts in your mind twirling around in there. And sometimes they can get a little jumbled. Sometimes they can be not compartmentalized. They're just all stuffed in there. And being able to step away, take a little walk, go stand outside, breathe some fresh air, do something to step away can help to reset. And that problem that you've been trying to figure the answer to might just pop right in your head because you allowed your mind to kind of step away, And so it's really important to do that, whether, when you're on a job and you're busy, you need those moments that are just for you.
Wow, that's great. I love what you said. And Lynne wanted to kick it right over to you, Rosemary. She's got a similar question for you.
Yes. So why is it important for entrepreneurs to take care of their health?
Well, 100% I will say because you matter. I matter. And if I'm established in my health, if I feel confident about every step I do each day in all the things that I can control in my hands, I will feel well. And first of all, we have a stressful life. Entrepreneurs, they work, hours, hours, hours. We need to talk to a lot of people. We love talking to people. And this is something that I appreciate so much when I do something different for someone. But at the meantime, I ask myself, well, I'm helping somebody else. Do I help myself also? Because if I'm not well, I can do or give anybody wealth. So I think it comes from between. Today I had an example. I have a friend who called me and said, you know what? I have a client that wants to meet you. Why don't you come here and have have our lunch together? And I said to myself, it's true. I can say just I come back whenever I want. So I took my car, I drove there, I sat down, and the minute that she started talking, she says, Rosemary, she has time for nobody, and she's here with you, sitting down, and wants to talk with you, wants to know you. And when she said that, I realized how much time it's true. I spend so much hours in my computer talking to people, watching people, going live videos, doing amazing things because I love my work. But in fact, I don't have the time to really sit down with so many people and have a meal. So he realized for me that in fact, I'm taking so many things at the same time that I have to really slow down sometimes. And I think it's part of the entrepreneurship. When you build a business, you have time for the business to run, but you also have to have time for your family, for your food, for the things that you enjoy. And I love going to outings or traveling, and this is something I really take care of. When I said this is my time, I do take my time, and I do have my pills. So I take very good vitamins here. This is something I love doing because otherwise I wouldn't have the energy that I have from 7 in the morning until 12 p.m. Honestly, this is why I'm here, because I'm taking these beautiful pills. And you may know.
Plus, yes, yes. And it does make you very energetic. Well, Hillary,
Yes.
what about you? What do you have to say to that same question in terms of why it's important for entrepreneurs to take care of their health?
You know, while Rosemary was talking, I was thinking of a situation that happened to me some years ago when I was working, and I all caught up in I was always the last one out of the building with the maintenance staff at 8:00 p.m. And so this particular night I was there and I was working on, as always, it seemed like all during the day was Miss Hillary, Miss Hillary, Miss Hillary on the phone, Miss Hillary, Miss Hillary, Miss Hillary, Miss Hillary. It was just like, ah. But when everybody would leave 5:00, I can tell when it was 5:00 because the place would get vacated very fast and it would get really quiet. And those 3 hours I would work, stuff that I couldn't, get done during the day. But this particular night I was sitting there and I heard in my spirit, it's like I was arrested. I put my pen down and I got quiet. I was already quiet, but I just put my pen down and sat back. And I heard this so plainly in my spirit: save some for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it was like, okay, I put my work away and said, and I said, you know what, Lord, I'm not going to work past 6:00. That's my promise. I'm not going to work past 6:00. I packed up everything. They said, you leave early tonight. I said, I'm out of here tonight. And that was on a Friday. That Monday, we had a stand-up all-staff meeting. And the president and CEO said, I'm making an announcement. The agency will no longer be open past 6:00 p.m. I was like, okay, I got it. You're making sure that I keep that word. But I have never, ever forgotten those words. And I tell that to people all the time: save some for yourself.
Yes, confirmation from the universe. That's great. And doesn't the universe support us at all times?
Yes. And we had a talk last week and I said, water what God gave you, because if you don't water yourself, and a lot of times that water is just rest and relaxation. If you don't water yourself, you're not going to be able to help others, because you must be well. And I know I'm speaking to myself for sure, because I too work a lot of long hours and my phone's always ringing off the hook, helping others and others who are trying to help me. And that's really, really important. But a lot of entrepreneurs, we have this thing called depression, and it's oftentimes considered the entrepreneur's curse. So when we come back, we're going to talk to the ladies about why is depression considered the entrepreneur's curse. We're going to start off with Hillary and we're going to bump it right to Rosemary. So we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back. Brando Paredes. Vive con una linda, Volume 1. Get your book. Mejor imbattible, volume 1. Sagas de Éxito. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. So just another wonderful thing that you're doing, Rosemary, and we're super happy that you're doing it. So we're about to put you all back in the hot seat. So let's talk about, why is depression considered the entrepreneur's curse? Hillary, unmute your mic, please. Okay, I got you. You're good.
Okay. Okay. We hear a lot of talk about mental health, and when entrepreneurs, a lot of times they're working alone in their
Yes.
business. You know, I mean, they may have a team, but still they're the ones that's accountable for it working. You know,
Mhm.
and when you just go, sometimes you may have issues that come up, but you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to. You know, your family, they don't
Mhm.
understand some of the things that you're dealing with in your business, or maybe you have that feeling that you're not doing as well as somebody else, so you don't want to talk
Mhm.
to those people. It's just you get yourself in a corner
Yes.
trying to do business, and it's not always peachy. You know, there's some
It's true.
hard times, but it's so important. You know, what I found over time is that a coach needs a coach too.
Mhm.
We all need somebody that we can bounce things off of, that we can talk to about what we're going through, or just things that are just got us boggled down. Just a point of being able to get it off your shoulders and out of your head is helpful, especially to somebody that cares or understands. And a lot of times entrepreneurs are not finding, don't find that or don't do that reach out, because they figure I have to have all the answers, and none of us have all the answers. No matter how many answers we do have, we don't have all the answers. And it's okay. It's okay to reach out for help, for a sounding ear, or somebody that you can talk to. It's okay. Yeah.
That's awesome. So, Rosemary, what would you say in regard to this?
Lynn, that is a very interesting question, but at the same time, it's a hard question because honestly, when you're an entrepreneur and you're running a business, you're supposed to be happy all the time. That's something normal, right? Because you're in control of your time, you're in control of your own desires, you're in control of freedom in wealth and freedom in money also. So one of the things I think people these days are not able to manage are their emotions. And when they don't manage their emotion because they're in lack of faith, they're in lack of their own self, because they try to accomplish so many things so fast. They don't really see that in depth, they're not building themselves.
Mhm.
That's how they get that depression. I had a situation where many years ago, I felt depressed because I had a good business, but it wasn't the business that I felt anymore being myself. I
Right.
felt that I needed to have a change.
Mhm.
And many things happen in the long run. I start losing my family. I start having problems with my ex-husband. There were problems with my people that I lead in the business, in terms of not them, it was myself. So that's why I know what I'm saying, because I felt the pressure that I needed to have a change, but I did not want to realize that was the time. That happens a lot where people face now another challenge. And because you're winning always, you're a person who really want to have that passion for life, show to people, we're making good things, or even, my business is running well. Now, how can I confront? There will be a change that will transform everything. And I think that's very important what my lady said here. She said, that you need to have a mentor. And perhaps, yes, that's important. But I think if people these days, they don't have what's most needed, which is God in them, that's why the lack of appreciation comes and a lot of depression comes. So I encourage to people to really grow themselves inner, in their mindset, in their spirit, in their soul, so they can always overcome the challenges of the everyday situation, because we tend to resolve everything so fast, but we don't understand sometimes that each day has their own problems, and we have to go along with that problem that day. So it will be easier. Today is the day. That's a book that I'm going to launch very soon. Today is the day. No longer will be later. So that's my answer. Thank you.
That's a great title. I really love that title, because that's absolutely true. It's about today is the day. And so in reference to entrepreneurs being depressed, if Lotus, you don't mind, I just share this real quickly. I find that often one of the biggest things for entrepreneurs, or for anybody, in terms of depression, is when you're not in alignment with your heart and really on purpose with your passion. And so I know for myself, I was in the banking industry for many years. And although I was making really heck of good money in the position I was in, I was depressed all the time. And now, in doing the work that I do as a spiritual mentor, I realized that although at the time I was thinking I was doing it until I figured out what I really wanted to do, it was what was really my heart's passion and purpose. Because in order for me not to be depressed, it was important for me to keep growing. And if I help other people grow, I have to grow. And in doing that, it really helped to stave off the depression, and in a way of staying healthier emotionally and mentally. But I think sometimes also the solitariness of entrepreneurs and working, not everyone is interacting with people, some of those entrepreneurs, and it can feel very lonely. And so it is important then to find your connection, find your community, and to be able to work with them. And when you work with your community, it's fantastic, because then you're always supported and you can be supportive.
That's true.
I wanted to trickle back to something that Rosemary said. And I thought it was very profound that you said each day has its own problems. And that's true. So those of you out there that believe that each day has its own problems and you have to deal with one day at a time. There's an old church song that says, "One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking for you." That was my grandmother's, one of her favorite songs. And I love that you said that, Rosemary, because it is the truth. But if we learn to move from day to day and actually be on purpose with our passion, I think it really makes things a lot easier. But it all goes back to what you all said earlier. You must be well to help others. It really starts from within to without. And I heard some of you say that as well. So, wow. I want to go ahead and go to our next question that I think Lynne wanted to talk about, and it's really about motivation. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about motivation. And then we're going to share a little bit with you about motivation. We'll be right back. It's time to ignite and take flight in every area of your lives with Lotus Riche Ignite. All right, fantastic. So we're back and we're talking about this question right here. Why is motivation important? So, Lynn, I want to kick it off with you. So let's talk about it and pass the conversation around.
Okay, all right. So motivation is important, especially for entrepreneurs, because let's face it, not every day, taking one day at a time. If a problem arises, it may be, oh God, why am I doing this? Why am I here? Ugh, I don't want to deal with this. So, motivation is very important, and especially self motivation as an entrepreneur, because it's part of what keeps the drive going.
Yes.
The motivation, I would say, is to always remember, why am I doing this? What is the deepest reason why I have chosen to be an entrepreneur and provide this service or these products or whatever it is to, the public? And when you can remember what your real reason why is, no matter what it is, then that can help motivate you and keep you going. On that same note, it's important to make sure that you are listening to motivational material, things
Mhm.
that, again, can keep your mindset, and as I said, keep your head right, to keep your heart where it needs to be, and to always make sure that when you feel like you're just ready to maybe give up, and sometimes it's once a day, sometimes it's several times a day, check in with yourself.
Yes.
Why am I doing this? Ah, yes, I know. Okay. And then that helps us to stay on track, stay on our path, and continue to do the work that we've chosen to do.
All right. So, Rosemary, you want to, why is it important? Why is motivation important?
You-
I think you're muted. Let me make sure. All right. There we go.
Yeah. Motivation is the engine, right? It's your heart. It's once again, it comes again to the same root. Is your passion. You must remember each day why your purpose it's about out there being and doing what you do. So you have a purpose, you have a powerful purpose, and no matter what people may say, no matter what's happening, the result seems to be difficult, or maybe you're going through a crucial time, or maybe you have family members that they don't believe in you. Motivation means it comes in between again. Nobody can motivate nobody.
Mhm.
That's something people has to understand. Nobody can motivate you. Even if you read, even if you listen to tons of videos, nobody will motivate your life if you don't do it on your own. What they can do is influence your life. That's different. They can influence you, but they won't motivate you if your inner self is not in accordance to what your purpose in life is. And that's why
Wow.
people are depressed. That's why
Mhm.
people are facing truly depression of not knowing who they are. They don't know their identity. And if
Mhm.
you don't know your identity, you cannot know what your purpose and passion is in this life. You can serve. You can be a person
Mhm.
who always work in a hospital and serve, and you love that. That's your purpose. You can be even a waitress, and you love serving people when they come and they ask you for coffee, and you give the best smile. That's your purpose. Or maybe you are an entrepreneur who love bringing people together, united,
Mhm.
dancing, happy, speaking. That's your life. Well, that's good. But if you find really what your truly purpose in life is, that's how you will manage every motivation possible in your life.
Mhm.
Awesome. And Hillary, um, wow, I wouldn't want to go after the two of them, but you're in the hot seat. What you got?
Well, yeah, I listened, and Lynn started it off just right. Knowing and remembering your why is so important, because in the beginning for entrepreneur, you're so excited. You got all this zeal. I'm going to change the world. I'm going to impact lives. I'm going to do it. Yay! And then, this is not a sprint. This is a long,
Right.
long-term
Yes.
journey. You
Yes.
know, there are going to be times where you're not skipping. There'll be times I had again, I was sitting at my desk working, and I saw myself like on the ground, crumpled like a wet dish rag cloth. And I saw, now I'm a Christian, so if I refer to God, that's who I am. So I saw like the hand of God reach down and pick me up and stand me on my feet. And when I stood on my feet, I stood strong. And I heard in my spirit, you can stand. Sometimes you feel like you can't stand. And just like Rosemary said, there was nobody in the room with me. There was nobody saying, you can do it, Hillary, you can do it, yay, rah, rah. That had to come within my relationship with for me, my relationship with the Lord. He encouraged me. Like, I believe it was David in the Bible. He said he had to encourage himself. And that's what we have to do. You have to, dig down and say why you did this, why you went after this dream. This is what you're supposed to do. It don't seem to be working right now, but ain't no plan B to this. This is it. There are people waiting on me. I'm going to get this right for them, and so, knowing your why is really big, and just being able, like Rosemary said too, that you have to go within yourself to pull yourself up and say, you know what? It's like times of stress. We just got through talking about stress. We talk about fear. It's okay for those things to come. They will come, stressful moments of fear, but you shouldn't dwell there, set up house there. Those times are supposed to come and then they go.
Yes.
When you're in that place too long, you need to seek somebody, because there is help. And I always say you want help that's real help. You don't need somebody to shake their finger at you or to to put you down or make you feel what I feel like a penny looking for change. Make you feel real bad. You need somebody to help you when you can't seem to quite get it yourself. That person that say, come on, let me hold you up. Let me let's talk it out or whatever. You got this. And then you start encouraging yourself. Yeah, I do. I do have this. I got this.
I never heard that term before. A penny looking for change. I love it. I love it, because it's a penny is almost, in some people's eyes, nothing. So nothing from left, nothing leaves nothing. So if you're a penny looking for change, you got to be the change that you want to see in your world.
Exactly.
And that's just fact. So we're talking about the motivation paradigm for entrepreneurs. And so I want to encourage each and every one of you to get a mentor who helps to motivate you. So if you all have a mentor that helps motivate you, put a number 4 in a block below. And if you don't have a mentor and you want a mentor, keep coming to this show Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and put a number 5 in the comment block below. Now, speaking of mentors, speaking of people that motivate you, that help you move forward, I want to look at some of our viewers. And Lynn's getting the drink. Wait, come on, y'all. I'm thirsty too.
I'm getting my drink. I'm getting my Mirto.
She got her Mirto Plus. Now, listen, folks. In all fairness, we are not physicians or anything like that, but we just share our story with you each week because we want to make sure you know. So, please consult with your physicians prior to taking any supplements or doing any exercise. And if you are on medications for chronic or severe diseases, conditions, consult with your physician before taking any of these supplements, because after all, we don't claim that any product can cure, diagnose, prevent, or heal your ailments, but we know what Mirto, Izumio, and Super Lutein is doing for us. Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to give you all a little motivation, but I also want to go back And who we got, Lynn? Who's motivating us today?
We have Toyomi Stroh. Hi from California. Hi, Miss Toyomi. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here and supporting us. And Harris Tay says, real good point, Rosemarie. Gracias.
Gracias.
And Angela Elting, love it. Save time for yourself. Yes, that's why we're taking a moment and taking time to have our Naturally Plus products that also help give us energy. So Sashiko DeGrew, hello, Sashiko from Torrance, California. What's up, cuz? And Lori Najum, all of the points that each one of you are home runs for me. Thank you. Just what I need to. And Analia Darnell, Penny looking for change. Laugh out loud. Hillary. Yes, that's a good one.
Oh, and there's our friend Cordelia Gafar, how you doing? She put in number 4. She's got a mentor. Many folks have mentors, and that's great, folks. You know why? Because great mentors need great mentors. So if you're looking to be a great mentor, make sure you have a great mentor. And Angie says, please like, share, and start a watch party and go on and tell somebody, because right now we about to do something that we do. And we're going to share this with you as we get ready to do more bounce to the ounce. And speaking of mentors, speaking of people who help motivate you, I got this in my phone on yesterday, and I'm going to share it with you.
Hey Lotus, this is for you. This is my selfie stickers on a stand, and this is for you and for all of you to enjoy. I'm gonna get on my trampoline, and I do hope, this Maya, that you see that I'm wearing my shirt that says blessed, and this is by the Gratitude Gangster. And I'll be getting on my trampoline, and I have my selfie remote in my hand. I've already started my video, as you well know, and I will be bam, bam. How about that? Uh-oh, sound like it broke. I don't know. I ordered this from Amazon. Ooh, I guess it could hold me. I just heard something pop. And this is what we do. I watch Lotus on her station, her radio station, Lotus Riche Ignites. And they talk about this.
All right. So while we're getting ready, we want you to get ready. And a special shout out to our friend. She's amazing, Miss Patricia Rogers. So with that being said, we're going to come right back, because I think more bounce to the ounce is getting ready to show us how it's done. We'll be right back.
Hi, many people are looking for ways to enhance their business and expand their reach on social media. Well, if you're one of those people, look no further. Just join the StreamYard introduction on October 15th at 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, hosted by Miss Ignite and Take Flight herself, Lotus Riche, and the visibility strategist, Miss Patricia Rogers, along with Randy Ward and Regeline Sabbath, as they host the StreamYard introduction. Get in front of the people that you want to be seen by to turn your leads into conversions. See you there. Remember, October 15th, 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. EDD time. Get your tickets on Eventbrite now.
All right. So guess what? It's time for more bounce to the ounce. So come on. It's time. You're going to have a great time bouncing with us. Okay, so we are just starting the week off. It's only Monday. And guess what? Monday is Fun Day right here on the News You Can Use. So now I think that myself and Hillary, we're both bouncing, and I can't jump too high, y'all, because I got a skirt on or a dress on today. But we're gonna bounce anyway. And Lynn, are you squatting today?
I'm doing a squat bounce.
All right. So let's go ahead and do our squats with Lynn and win All right, so keep it going, and I'm going to get us a little bass going on here. So y'all keep it going, and I'm going to fire up the keyboard.
Go ahead, Hillary.
All right. Gotta get that bouncing in.
I want to buy one.
System.
I'm gonna buy one. I love that.
Fun. And it's so
Help
good.
give you some energy. Help to get everything circulating the way it ought to be.
Yes. It's fabulous.
I love it. I'm gonna purchase one.
And
Wow. That's good exercise. I love it.
We're doing what we call lymphosizing. Working the lymphatic system.
All right, so we got a beat. If you got your trampoline, put in number 6 in the comment block below. All right. So every week, Monday, we are helping you just a little bit at a time. If you're trying to lose some inches off your waist or a couple of pounds, have your face in a place because we're going to help you. And guess what? As you jump or when you finish, don't forget to get your water and stay hydrated. Why? Because this water has hydrogen in it. You want to tell them a little bit about the hydrogen, Lynne?
Oh, hydrogen.
Yeah.
The cells.
I'm with you, Lynne. Let's do it.
And it gives you some more energy. A lot more.
Yeah.
Keep up with
Get your bounce on.
there.
Get squats in.
And
Bounce on.
it helps you
Squats in.
lose.
And Lotus, Hillary,
It helps you to hydrate.
and Lynne. Yeah.
And it stops lactic acid buildup so your muscles don't hurt after you've been doing the bounce or the squat. So we got it right here on the downbeat with the bottom of the
See, it don't take long. I think I got someone here already saying they're on their trampoline. All right.
All right.
We love it too. And we love you. That's right.
All right now.
So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be back. And we challenge you to like, share, start a watch party, and send this to somebody that you care about. Be right back. You can be a celebrity on news you can use with Lotus Riche and Lynne Herod-DeVerges. Just send us a simple email. All right. Fantastic. That was great. Woo!
Doing really good. You
I
feel
love it.
And we didn't stress you all out this week. We didn't stay on as long as we normally do. So we're trying to give people time to catch up with us and really get in the groove with what they're doing.
Yes.
So I hope you liked it. And again, as always, we always share with people, make sure when you're exercising or doing whatever you're doing, even if you're doing it along with us or you're taking any type of supplements or anything like that, Make sure you understand that we're not medical doctors, and please consult with your physician prior to taking supplements or doing any exercise. If you are on medication for chronic or severe disease or conditions, consult with your physician before taking these or any other supplements. Because, Lynn, you want to tell them why?
Because we do not claim that any products can cure, diagnose, prevent, or heal any ailments. What we share with you are our own personal experiences, our personal stories, and that's where we are.
And that's our story, and we're sticking to it. So I want to say thank you, ladies. It's been a wonderful time. We're nearing the top of the hour, and I so appreciate both of you dynamic ladies for coming on today. So, Lynn, what else could you say? What you got?
You know what? What I've got is, yes, it's been a pleasure having these ladies on, both being magnificent entrepreneurs, talking to us about how you can continue to be the dynamic entrepreneur that you are. For those of you that aren't entrepreneurs yet, but have aspirations to be, absolutely. I think today's discussion has been great for you to consider. Remember, important for you to get a coach, important to take care of yourself as you help take care of others. And of course, you want to stay as healthy as possible, not only with products like Naturally Plus, but also to keep moving like we do with the Bounce. Your lymphatic system is very important. Cannot stress it enough, and not enough people know about it. So
Yes.
it definitely helps you to stay healthy and keep that immune system really boosted. So anyway, thank you so much, Miss Hillary Gooden, Queen of the Bounce. Thank you, our dear Rosemary Sanchez, the entrepreneur with the mostest. And great to have you both this week on the show.
Yeah. And so, Hillary, we want to know what you've got going on, because you've always got some good stuff happening. So can you share with us a little bit about what's going on in your life?
Well, I would love for people to join my Facebook group, and they can join at Transform Your Health and Peace, because you need both. It's like a two-sided coin. When you have your health, you can have peace in your life. When you don't have your health, it can disrupt your peace. When you don't have your peace, it can disrupt your health. So you can transform your health and peace. And I would love for people to join my Facebook group, and some of the things that we'll be doing in there to help you, to help your body, help you have a more vibrant life.
I love it. And when you go there, make sure that's all one word, right, Hillary?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Make sure you go there.
Transform Your Health and Peace.
And if you're feeling like a penny, you can have change with both sides of that coin.
I love it. I love it. So with that being said, we have someone that's also doing some dynamic stuff. So Miss Rosemary, what you got going on?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, both of you. You're amazing. Love you dearly. I love that you being in this book, which is Gran Barrera, La oportunidad de trascender en medio de la crisis, which is in Spanish. But now, today and tomorrow, it's gonna be on Amazon as Breakthrough Volume 2. The opportunity to transcend in the midst of crisis. And the most important is that these beautiful two ladies are here.
Yes.
Lynne Herod-DeVerges and Lotus Riche. And I'm very blessed, very thankful. We love you dearly, and Ali and I. And I love for people to really, really seeking to improve their health, to improve their life, and to really get connected with good network. Because if you do so in all aspects of your life, you will get mentors, you will get coach, you will get people that will really seek to build and empower you. And this is what we have done through Sagas de Éxito. You have seen it, Lynne. You have seen it, Lotus. And for us, it's so amazing that now I can see you both doing a show together. And I will always be forever grateful that you say yes to be in this book. We're family, and we keep being a family, and hopefully doing so much more things together. So
Yes.
thank you.
And just FYI, folks, that book that she just showed you, Lynne and I, along with Rosemary Sanchez and Analia Exani, we will be having another launch party here in the United States because the book is launching in English. And that's something you don't want to miss. And we'll keep you posted on when it's coming up. So we're going to take a quick break, and then Lynne and I will be right back to tell you some more good news. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Hillary. Bye.
Bye,
Lotus.
Rosemary.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Make sure you join our next show with Dr. Sandra Brooks and Dr. Cheryl Walker. This will be a show you don't want to miss. I love it. All right, I love it. So look,
Okay.
I'm super excited about Monday, Friday. Every Monday, every Friday, we're always bringing amazing ladies to the platform. Now, Friday, we've got the author of Pursuit of Purpose, Dr. Sandra Brooks. She is an amazing author, a fabulous singer, and an incredible teacher, mentor, coach, you name it. She's got that thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And what about Dr. Cheryl?
Dr. Cheryl, also just a wonderful person, great heart. She is really a phenomenal artist.
Mm-hmm.
She's also a wonderful coach and facilitator of a type of healing called constellation healing, which I'm sure she'll share a little bit about on Friday. And one of her secret sauce services that she provides is actually hand analysis to be on your purpose. And it's actually a scientific way of being able to help direct you and guide you towards your purpose. So with both of these ladies, oh my gosh, dynamic show. It will be absolutely dynamic. And we don't want anybody to miss it.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So with that being said, don't forget, folks, don't forget, get your Gemski Connect. Gemski Connect is coming to a home near you, and make sure you don't get left out in the cold. Get your Gemski Connect, okay? And don't forget, make sure you do something that's going to motivate you, that's going to inspire you, because after all, I think she said it really well, Lynne.
A penny looking for change.
Don't be a penny looking for change. I love it. And if you liked what Hillary said, go ahead and put a number 7 in the comment block below. So we've got the rest of the week to go. So don't be a penny looking for change. And if you want to be a celebrity here on the More News You Could Use show with Lotus and Lynne Herod-DeVerges, this is your spot. Make sure you contact us because we want to help you be the next celebrity here on News You Could Use. Until we see you again. Oh, thanks. We've got some 7s coming up. Thank you so much. But until we see you again, make sure you do all that you can do to have more news that you can use. We'll see you next time. It's your time to be a celebrity with Lotus Riche And Lynne Herod-DeVerges is a celebrity.